tell this man, DM me back, while he goes into the search tab, and one of the first searches on there, staring into my soul. And he is just fucking gorgeous. Even better looking in person. There is a security nearby. Okay. I can't believe I'm saying this. It's like really emotional, but I'm engaged. I'm engaged. Maybe if I say it enough times, it'll actually come true. And if you exit off the video, I will come to your house and I will fucking find you, bitch. Don't play with me. Damn, can I make that just like that on the internet as a 25-year-old? I don't think I can, actually. Never mind. When I was 17, I got away with saying stupid shit, but now, like, I can't even drink fucking caffeine, because if I drink too much, I will actually die, because I have heart palpitations. My heart stopped when I met my celebrity crush, and so if my heart stops during this video, then shit. I guess the shit's on brand. That's really morbid.
Oh, that's no. In the sense that, no. You know what I mean?
I already pumped myself. Whoa, that's, hold up. Hi guys, it's Kahlen. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, if you already know who I am, welcome back to my channel, bitch. Yes, I'm going to be telling you about the time that I went on a date with my celebrity crush. And for years, I was terrified to make this video because I did not want him to see it. And honestly, this is probably one of the most embarrassing things that I have ever done to myself. Part of growing up is not taking myself so seriously. I'm learning to laugh. So let's just get into how this whole thing pretty much started. I have a really bad habit that I don't know how to activate. I wish I could intentionally do this, where I manifest a lot of shit into my life. And it's actually with the help of my friends. All the conversations that we have, the craziest things that you could imagine happening, things that would only ever be in a Wattpad fan fiction, they happen to me in real life. So there was this guy, and I'm not gonna say his name. I will leave little hints. So please, if you respect me and love me, don't try to find out who this person is too deeply. Let's just leave this here for us. Like, this is just an us thing that nobody else needs to know about, especially not him, ever. I go on his Instagram one day and I see that he got casted in a new TV show. A couple days later, I see a casting call for the same show in Atlanta for background, which I had never done before this. This is actually the first background job I did in Atlanta, and yes, I wanted the career opportunities, but I also really wanted the story. And one thing about me and my friends, we're going to basically be Delulu together. We were like, yes, you are going to meet this person, and it's going to be a funny story for you to tell your kids one day. So I sign up. I end up getting on this show. The first day I'm working there, he's not even on set, like he's not even in the scenes. And I was working on that show for like a week long. And every single day, I never saw him in a scene. I never ran into him. This is pro tip for everybody. A big part of manifestation is letting it the fuck go. Quite literally, right when I give up and I just let it be what it is, that's when I see his ass walking right in front of me. So I just tap on his shoulder and I say, hey, so-and-so, as if I know them, which is probably cringy. But anyway, he's like, yes. He has this beautiful accent, y'all. So attractive. And he is just fucking gorgeous. And even better looking in person. My ass is like, damn, I really should have thought about what I was gonna say, because now I'm here and I'm just looking like Boo Boo the fucking fool. And so I just start word vomiting.
Oh no, it was coming up again. Word vomit.
I don't even remember every single thing that I said because that's how embarrassing it was, but I do remember this much. I remember telling him that I was a big, supporter of his music, and I think he is super important for the culture in so many different aspects as a queer, ooh, let me not say that. Well, shit, I mean, obviously, like, he has to not be straight. Like, I'm sorry, no, I'm just gonna go ahead and say, yes, he's a queer man. It's already ghetto enough for me to be doing all this, and what, now I'm chasing a straight man? Okay, no, I'm not going down like that. He's trying to actually engage in conversation with me, but here's my thing. When I feel overwhelmed by too much and I feel like I already embarrassed myself, the first instinct in my mind is to get the fuck away. While he's trying to talk to me, this is so embarrassing, I just walk away.
Like, I can't take the pressure of it. But don't you think any job interview...
Why would I do that? Why would I do that?
Why are you running? Why are you running?
I couldn't handle it anymore. I couldn't handle it anymore. I don't like having crushes on people. It makes me feel incredibly angry. I don't know if that's normal. Do I need to go to therapy? Tell me in the comments below, but I hate liking people. It just makes me want to throw up. So I self-evict.
You are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Not only did I get the experience working on set, I also met my celebrity crush and I got a photo with him, and that's good enough for me. I don't need anything else. I'm not a greedy whore. you know? But one thing about Colin Berry, if you give me an opportunity, I will seize it. So the universe wasn't done with me. And I guess the universe thought there was a little more to the plot. So the story continues. The Wattpad fanfiction chapter 5. I get called again to the same show to do background for a completely different scene, and I just want money at this point, I'll be honest. Them checks looked a little nice, especially during the pandemic and you were getting paid for COVID tests. At the time, I was not working a day job and I was barely doing YouTube, so I needed the check, honey. So this is when there is a concert scene happening on this show, and of course, who's on the stage that all the background are watching in the scene? My celebrity crush. And who's in the front row? Me and my friend. And so this is when things take quite the turn. He keeps staring into my soul, but he didn't look happy. He looked very upset because his gaze was so intense and serious. And I was just like, oh, he hates me. Oh, he thinks I'm a stalker. Like, I know that I was embarrassing the first time I met him, so I'm thinking, damn, he remembers me and he's probably like, that bitch, he's back. Because here I am working on the project again. Now I'm in the front row. This is really bad. This is bad for me. This is bad press. So to make matters worse, he goes and he starts talking to one of the dancers that are on the stage and kind of like whispering in her ear. She looks intensely at me as well. So this is when I'm like, okay, how do I make this situation less awkward for myself? I can't leave where I'm at because of continuity. Like, I will fuck their entire shot up and they'll probably never let me back on the set ever again. And that check was nice. This is a job and I came here to work, okay? I didn't even know he was gonna be here this time. I really genuinely just wanted some money. And so I'm looking at my friend like just saying random shit. Like, I'm like, oh my God, I love your phone case. She doesn't even fucking have a phone case. I'm just like making anything up. So that way I don't have to look in his direction and feel his gaze. Now granted, he wasn't just sitting there staring at me like intensely the entire time. It was like he would on and off do it, and it just made me feel like, oh shit, this is a lot.
The pressure is getting worse.
But anyway, we're working, they're filming, they're shooting some of this stuff, and I'm just having to pretend like I'm just having the best time ever at this concert. When the director yells cut, the girl that he was talking to, the dancer, she comes up to me and my friend and starts asking us a ton of questions. I felt like I was being interrogated. She leaves, they start talking and they're laughing and they keep looking in the direction of me and my friend. I'm just like, oh my God, this is really mean now. Like, now this is getting into bully territory and now I'm getting mad. Just because I thought you were cute and just because I complimented your music does not mean you get to be a fucking dick. I'm working a job too. I'm not making as much money as you. You're SAG and you're getting paid way more. So I go talk to my friend about it and I'm feeling very upset. And my friend's basically like, and she's a Pisces. I love her. She says, fuck him. Fuck her. You deserve to be here just as much as them. You were working just like them. You were just as important. When we go back to set and he stares at you again, you're gonna stare the fuck back. And just keep staring to let him know, bitch, I don't care, and what, and what. And I was like, you're so right. I deserve to be respected, and I will be respected on this set. He ain't no diva. He ain't no diva. So we get back to set, and do you think he stares at me again? Yes. Yes, he does. And this time, do you know what I do? I give him probably the meanest face that I've probably given a person in a long, long time because I am fed up. You know what this man does? This man puts a heart up and smiles at me. He puts a heart up and smiles at me. And so in that moment, I felt like the biggest asshole in the world. And I just melted away and I was like, wow. Honestly, this day was one of those days where I realized I need to seek mental help and get therapy immediately. Matter of fact, actually, genuinely, this triggered something in me because I realized, wow, I really just assume everybody hates me. But in reality, they don't hate me. They may actually even like me. What? Somebody might actually really like it. Let me get a little sip of this Slurpee. If you have some tea, I would get a sip too, because things are gonna get steamy here. So that should have just been the end of the story too. Like, that should have been the end. At that point, I should have just taken all my losses, just admitted, you know, this is just really bad, Colin. This is making you somebody you're not proud of. Like, I keep feeling embarrassed. The first time I feel embarrassed, the second time I feel embarrassed. This whole thing's just embarrassing. So at this point, Colin, let it go. Get that check and go the fuck home and don't come back to this specific set.
Charlie, run straight home and don't stop till you get there.
When they call you, just say no. It's okay. But no. Of course, like I said, if you give me an opportunity, I'm gonna take it. And I did. So we're going back to lunch, everybody this time, including the main actors and the dancers on the show. We're all heading over to the tents. You know the tents they have at the carnivals, like those big giant white tents? There's ones that they have for the background, and then there's like this kind of smaller white tent, but it's still big for all the actors. They had like fancy, nice lunch. They were getting lobsters and all type of fancy shit. And then we were getting our background food, which the background food wasn't bad either, but they were getting gourmet food over there in they motherfucking tent, okay? But as we're walking towards the tents, I see him in his tent, and he's just sitting alone. And none of the other principal actors are there at the time. After all the damage that has been done, you would think that I would just evacuate the situation, just go ahead and go to the background tent, enjoy my meal, and go the fuck home. No, I don't. For some reason, I think it is a great idea for me to go approach this man in the tent by himself to go say hi. Energetically, I was like, I should say hi. Like, something is compelling me. Delusion was compelling me. But I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the delusion in this story is what resulted in it being so good. So I go walk up to him and I'm basically like, can I sit by you? Oh my God, that's insane. That's literally what I said. I asked this man if I can sit by him. That is absolutely diabolical. And him and his beautiful, fucking accent looks me in my eyes and says, yeah. Yar. Yes. Yeah. 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 Anyway, bitch, I can't even try to do the accent, but anyway, I'll just tell you that like my heart almost stopped. This is where I realized I've severely fucked up because there is a security nearby. He's not saying anything to me because the actor, you know, he's letting this happen. So I don't even think the security at the time really fully understood the context of what was going on. He asked me if I want to go and grab some of the fancy food over there. And I'm like, no, I don't think that's a good idea. You know, we got different food over there and I don't want to get yelled at, basically. And he's just like, well, you can go get some if you want. And I'm like, but we ended up having a really good conversation. It's something I'll probably remember forever just because it was one of my first experiences on set, and this was somebody who I like admired a lot and had a crush on or whatever. But while we're having this deep conversation, there's another guy who joins the table. He's a day player on this project. So he doesn't know the guy that I have a crush on. This is the first day of them working together, and I don't even think they were in a scene together, but they're just having lunch in their tent. And he just starts asking me a whole bunch of questions about myself. And I'm just like, no tea, no shade, love. No tea, no shade, no tea, no shade.
No shade, no shade.
But I want to talk to my man. Oh, also another crazy fucking thing that I did, like the audacity for me to do this, right? I tell this man, DM me back. And so he goes onto his phone, right? And I want you to know that I've been commenting like heart eyes and stuff on his, you know, post. Not like crazy, like I don't want to seem like...
And she made this t-shirt that says, I heart Aaron, and she wears it under all her clothes.
Like, no, it wasn't giving that, but you know, I followed him, so if I saw a photo where he looked cute, I'll post a heart eye in the comments, stuff like that. He already knew who I was a little bit, I guess, because I tell this man to go DM me back, and while he goes into the search tab, my nosy ass looks. And I'm one of the first searches on there. He already searched me. Probably already did research too. That's even more embarrassing because at the time I was dealing with a lot of shit online. The security guy is kind of looking at me like, you know you're not supposed to motherfucking be here. Like, you know you're not supposed to be here. So you know I leave. He actually does DM me back. I show him some of my music and he gave me, you know, some of his thoughts on it. We talked for a little bit. I DM'd him again one day saying like, hey, we should do lunch again whenever you come back to Atlanta, like after the show that he did Wrapped. And he was like, yeah, really kind energy actually. And then I was just like, I'm not gonna ever message this man again because that was so embarrassing and he was so nice and so graceful and he did not have to be. And that's why, you know, it's okay. Like, that's why I didn't want to tell a story for years because I'm like, I don't want him to know that I was this crazy. I mean, he probably knew. He was like, yeah, baby, you're insane.
I would define my personality as creative.
But at the same time, you know, he was entertaining me. So, oh my God, this makes me look so embarrassing, this video, but it's okay. I don't care anymore. You know why? Because I'm deserving of love. Even my delusional 21-year-old ass was deserving of love. And yes, I was crazy, but somebody would have matched my freak.
Is somebody gonna match my freak?
I don't know, y'all. Y'all think he wanted to match my freak? Or is that delusion? I don't think it's that delusional though, because I mean, we were DMing, you know, so. Bitch, I need to get help. immediately. But anyway, that's the end of the story. I'm engaged to him now. Just kidding. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not engaged to him. But you see the ring? Manifestation, bitch. I manifested everything else in the story. We can manifest that too. But to wrap it up, if you ever see this video, the man that I'm talking about in it, I'm sorry. And just know that at the end of the day, I have so much respect for you. I am rooting for you in everything that you do. I still listen to that music. I'm excited for your new acting projects. I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna support you from afar. Unless you decide you wanna, you know, hit me up or whatever, but. Delulu is a Lulu sometimes, you know? All because I like to boy. All right, thanks for watching this video, y'all. I have nothing else to say, honestly. This said everything for itself. If you enjoyed this, please give it a like. Leave a comment down below on other videos you'd like to see from me. And I will see y'all super soon with a new video. Bye.